Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and happy Easter to all of you that celebrate Easter. I do. My family does. I'm actually going to my daughter's today. She's putting some chicken kebabs on the grill with some burgers and hot dogs and stuff, and making an avocado pasta salad. Now I can't eat avocado because of my kidney function failing, but I can always pick it out. But honestly, after I eat one chicken kebab, I'll probably be full. So it won't matter. She's making something else, but I don't remember exactly what it was. And it's something that she does make often, but I don't remember what it is. So anyways, I have somebody to welcome today, but I'm not going to do that till towards the end of my video. Reynaldo is here. As you can see, the lighting is pretty crappy because Reynaldo is sleeping, and I don't want to wake him. He was up all night, and he woke me all night. I want bacon, I want chicken dino nuggets, I want, what else? Cheese. Can I have some milk? Can I have some Sunny Delight? And of course, I'm Nina. I get up and I do it. That's why he tells me to, or asks me to. But he knows I'm not going to say no. You know, God forbid, if that kid wants to eat food, I'm giving it to him. I even got him a small bag of chips, Ruffles. So, yeah, that was my night. And then this morning, when it was almost time for me to get up and get my day started, that's when he fell asleep. So anyways, I hope you all are having a beautiful Easter today, whether it be a nice, peaceful, quiet one or one with family or friends. I hope you have a very beautiful Easter. My mother always reminded us when we were kids, Easter is not about Easter baskets and the Easter bunny. That's just a perk. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ and the death of Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ rising again. Amen. Okay, today I already have some of my makeup on because I know I'm going to have to make a mad dash. I think I'm using the Tropical Vibes for the little turquoise color here. It's called Soft Serve. Every cowgirl likes turquoise. Hello. And what else? I need something to go with it. How about, since it's almost time for new makeup, how about the Wander Beauty palette, Trailblazer eyeshadow palette. How about that? My rings are getting too big for me, guys. They're all over the place. I'm afraid I'm going to lose them when I wear them. So, yes, we'll use the dark shades of brown and all in that one. So, if any of you have, like, kidney failure or anything like that, hopefully you don't. But I keep getting this weird rash in the exact same place, and someone from a kidney failure support group told me that that's from the toxins in my blood. I don't know, but I'm going to go see a dermatologist because it comes and it goes, and it's always the same place. I get a little bit on the other arm from time to time, and the skin's not broken, so it's really weird. But anyways, enough about me. So what is everybody doing today? I'm gonna enjoy some food on the grill, and I'm gonna love every minute of it. I am a sucker for meat on the grill, let me tell you. I really am. I'm looking for the correct brushes here. But yeah, I love meat on the grill. I love veggies on the grill. And, you know, with diabetes and heart disease and kidney failure and MS and all that, I try to stay away from your normal side dishes that are full of carbohydrates and low in nutrients. So I prefer veggies and meat, or veggies and cheeses, but I can't stomach a lot of cheeses because I have a dairy issue. Of course I had to get eyeliner there. Why not? Right? It wouldn't be a video of mine unless I did. I've missed being on here. I've had a very busy schedule between doctors, nurse visit, home health aid visits, therapy visits, what else? Having to go to the doctors and other appointments, and then I've had Reynaldo a week because he's on spring break. Yay! He did go home Thursday and Friday because his little brother was there to spend time with them, so he did go home. But then he came back on Saturday. I missed him while he was gone. I definitely did. I always do. And my animal family here misses him when he's not here too. Absolutely. I love this shade. It's just so gorgeous. I have yet to see it on my granddaughter, but her skin tone is slightly darker than mine. And oh my God, does she tan so beautiful in the summertime. So I cannot wait to see it on her. I'm going to be jealous. Yes, I am. But that's okay. I will be jealous out of love. Because I don't get jealous. Unless it's something like that. But, you know, that's healthy and normal. But as you can see, it don't look too bad on me either. Blend it out. Reynaldo's funny. He downloads a lot of games on his cell phone. And I keep telling him that they're just dragging his, you know, the speed and everything out. They're full of malware and all that stuff and advertisements and all that. And last night, he was just having a fit in bed, just laying there pounding on that screen and calling it stupid and butthead and everything else. And I'm like, what is the issue, Reynaldo? All these advertisements. I said, well, didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you to stop downloading them games? Because they're there for the ads. They're not there for you to enjoy the game. They want to get you to buy stuff and to download more and more. And it's junking up your phone. He did have me go through the other day because he downloaded all these banking apps. And I was like, are you kidding me? You're 8. He said, well, I don't know what it is. That's why you shouldn't download it. Ask a grown-up. Ask a grown-up first. So I got rid of all his little banking apps. But, yeah, so I told him, I said, if you uninstall everything in your phone that contains ads, you'll be a happier person. Stick to Roblox. Stick to Minecraft. I mean, that's what he enjoys. And then he has a couple other games that he really likes too. I mean, they have in-app purchases, but they are adding to the game. You know what I mean? Now, I myself, when I play with him on Roblox and stuff, no, I don't buy all that extra stuff. I have a subscription, and it gives me points, and it costs $4.99 a month. And I'm happy with that because it helps me, you know, play with Reynaldo and any of my other grandchildren that are on there if they want to. I even have two daughters that get on there, but they get on there for the kids as well. Mainly Reynaldo. But I'm out of that video game phase of my life. I barely ever even played. We went to the arcade growing up. When we were teenagers, we hung out at the arcade. We played music, had our good old 80s rock and roll, 70s and 80s. Loved it. We had a good time. We played Pac-Man, Centipede, what else? Foosball, Asteroids. There was a couple that I did not play that everybody else just raved about. But if you know, if you did the same thing, comment below. Let me know the games that you liked to play. So my favorite two was Pac-Man and Asteroids. Now, I did love Foosball, but that's not a video game. I never learned to play pool. I have played pool, and it's usually pretty comical. It consists of me chasing down the balls and everything else across the room, and yeah, people always got a good old laugh out of that. But we had fun. We weren't like facing our phone, you know what I mean? Or on the computer all day and night. We did healthy things too. I mean, growing up in, you know, the 70s and the 80s, there was so much that we had that kids today do not. Unfortunately, they are really missing out. You know, and then, like when my grandson, what grade was he in? 5th. I think it was 5th grade. And I went in for a parent-teacher conference, and it was at the beginning of the year. And she asked me, what is one thing that you would love to see CJ improve in? Handwriting. Nope. She said, oh, we don't do handwriting anymore. What? She said, no, we don't teach cursive. Since when? She said, we don't teach cursive and we don't teach telling time. How could you not? Kids need to know how to write in cursive. I mean, sign your name. It's just sad, the things that they do not teach in school now. They don't feel like it's important. How is it not important, guys? I mean, you go in to buy a car or a home loan or anything. Are you going to print your name? I mean, do they let you print your name? I mean, do they let you? And I mean, after you tell them, we didn't learn that in school. Get for real. They have sex education. I'm not against it, but I mean, like, is it more important than learning to sign your name on an important document? Really? Okay, I received this in my Ipsy box. I believe it came with this. Let's see. Yeah, Cab. It's their lip pencil and their lippy. It's like a lip gloss. It kind of dried down on my lips really, really bad. Also, they sent me this. I believe the shade was called Jelly. What does it say? It does not. Shea Butter Lip Gloss by Trend Beauty, TYS Beauty. Okay, this was not the shade that I chose. And I complained about it. So they sent me an accommodation product, which is this, which I'm having a hard time reading what it is. It didn't say other than that. So if anybody got this, and I really, really, really can't read that. I'm getting old. So anyways, I have not used this. I'm going to for the first time today. Now y'all know I'm not a professional. And I don't claim to be. I do like lining my lips. If you do it right, you can overline your lips, and it looks really nice. Makes your lips look fuller. Okay. That has like a fruity, sweet fruity scent to it. It's not really sticky. It has a minty taste, but a fruity scent. It's a little thick. Just in case, I was prepared. I did put on a lip mask this morning. It's a peach lip mask by Bella Pierre. That's right. And it went on very thick, and I had to wipe some of it off. But turned out really nice. So I'm going to turn this little fan off here. Maybe. Well, I guess I'm not. There it is. I got it. It's off. First, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. I told my daughter I'd help her today, but I know she marinated the chicken and stuff overnight. So I don't know if she's going to need help, but I'm always happy to help. I had a very hard time finding something to wear that didn't fall off of me. Like, I have a ton of clothes to where I can't even fit one more hanging in my closet. I can't fit not one more pair of panties in my drawer, but I always seem to find room when my Splendies subscription comes. I need to quit it, but every month it's something adorable. Most of the time. I'd say 98% of the time. I mean, you can't make everybody happy all the time. You know what I mean? But I am always happy. So, and I actually need to change my sizes. Am I going to get rid of all the ones I have now? No, absolutely not. But I do need to go down in a couple sizes at least. I think I'm going to go down a few sizes. I mean, knowing that it's a little snug on me now, I know it will fit me better later, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I enjoy getting subscription boxes. You know, I enjoy the surprise in it all. Actually, with Ipsy, there's not too much surprise, but I still enjoy getting it. I enjoy trying products that I otherwise would not have just walked into Ulta or Sephora or got online and purchased. I'm going to go for what I use and what I know. They're going to send me things that I don't use and may possibly not know about. And I can shop on there for things that I have used and I love, or things that I would like to try. So I do enjoy it. Everybody's still laying down, chilling. I had to get my coffee. Now this is not drying down. So I'm guessing it is not going to. Excuse me. I keep losing my little studs in my sleep. And what happens is they will eventually turn up, poking me in the butt or something, you know, or scratching my arm or my face. They'll twist and turn into the sheets. And they get me. So I look for them, but I can't ever find them until they jab me. That's when they turn up. But while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to use the Michael Kors Wonderlust today. I love this. It is a tad, teeny, tiny bit strong, but not too much, just enough. So I guess I better go easy, huh? I do love it though. It has like a soft floral scent, but it still has some oomph to it. You know what I mean? Oomph. It's still there. And I love it. Okay, now I'm going to use Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express. It is waterproof. And it is raining today. At least it was this morning. Alexa, what's the weather for today, please?
Good morning, Teresa. The current weather is 39 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. By the way, I am trying to respond from the right place. Was this the device you expected?
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. I have them all over my house. I have the great big Echo shows, the big ones. I mean, you can watch TV on them. They have like Hulu and all that, YouTube, Netflix, a bunch of Paramount Plus, Max. I mean, you have to sign into your accounts, which I do have, Prime Video. So I enjoy them. I don't watch TV on them. I have 4 TVs in my apartment, my 1-bedroom apartment. But one is in the kitchen, and I usually have security going on that one because I can see it from the kitchen and the living room and everything. And then I have a small one over here on my other vanity. And I have one in the living room, of course, a great big one, big screen hanging on the wall. And I have the one in my bedroom, which you can kind of see behind me a little bit there behind the door. I think that one's just 55 inches. But I really don't watch a lot of TV at night unless I go to bed early and I just want to lay in bed and watch TV. I didn't even turn it on last night, and I usually do not. I'll fall asleep looking at stuff on YouTube or Facebook, you know, the reels and all that. And then Reynaldo's mom will send me stuff sometimes, videos sometimes at night that she sees while she's laying there and she finds to be hilarious. She'll send them to me, so I'll go through those. So I'll go through my email. I'll usually fall asleep doing whatever I'm doing on my cell phone. I used to have the TV on in order to fall asleep. And now I find it a distraction, even if I'm not looking at it and I'm just listening to it, because that's what I ended up doing. Before it was I had to watch TV to fall asleep. And then after that, it was, I didn't have to watch it. It was better if I closed my eyes and relaxed, but I could hear it. And then I'd fall asleep. And then it was like, I liked thunderstorm sounds and dolphins and seagulls and all that, and rain. Outgrew that. And now it's medication. Darkness, I like it dark. Like, can't see your hand in front of your face dark. Well, it's never that because I do have the, you know, Echo shows all over the house and their screens are lit up. I have LED lights in the bathroom and the kitchen and the laundry room that come on with movement. And usually that movement is my cats. I have my security camera screens that are lit up. So yeah. It's never truly dark in here. Okay. We are at 29 minutes. Because I talk a lot. I could tell you my whole life story in 30 minutes because I talk too much. So anyways, I need to do some hair cutting here. Ugh. Ponytail out, which means hair out. I think the lack of some of the nutrition that I need, that I don't get, causes my hair to fall out a little more than it did, which before it was a lot. So I might flat iron my hair today just because. I am going to my daughter's house. Now, I have no clue if she invited anybody else or if she's just chilling, you know. Which I told her, I said, you know, you don't have to cook anything. Relax. She goes back to work tomorrow. Just chill. But she can't just chill. It's not her nature. Her twin sister is the exact same way. So what does everybody think about the eclipse? Now, I am in the path of the totality part of the eclipse. And they have canceled all the schools for that day. And they're telling people to stay home. They're anticipating a lot of outside people coming in from other states, cities, and so on. I think I gotta do something. See, I get to where certain things bug me, and I can't let it go. But yeah, so they are asking people to stay home, to fill up your tanks the day before. Make sure you have lots of groceries for a few days that are non-perishable, and water. Make sure all your cell phones are charged. They're expecting gridlock traffic, which around the time that the totality eclipse occurs, you know, where it's completely 100% covered, that's around the time my daughter gets out of work in a major city where there will be a lot of spectators. And there's going to be a lot of spectators here too. So I have kids that are staying home from work. And I told my daughter, I said, for God's sakes, don't go into labor, whatever you do. I said, stay in bed the day before, stay in bed the day of. Just don't go into labor. Otherwise, y'all be prepared to have that baby in the car. So, yeah. There are eclipse parties going on everywhere. There are businesses promoting the eclipse. And hotels and everything are already sold out. Like, what? And so they're telling us to stay our butts at home. And do not travel. Do not go to the store. Do not go here. Do not go there. Don't go to the gym. God forbid if you need to work out. You better work your butt out at home. But yeah, so they are expecting. And then they're saying that cell phone towers will probably be jammed. We may lose electricity. I mean, what? I'm reading all this stuff and hearing all this stuff on the news, and then I'm seeing local businesses like having these big parties that you got to buy tickets to, and I'm like, people, the eclipse is free. This is actually adds some shine. I gotta wash my hair, but today is not the day because I want to be ready when my daughter says she's coming. Bottom line. But yeah, so, you know, the eclipse is free, guys. I mean, yeah, you need special glasses to view it. But you can get them for a couple bucks at the drugstore. I know Giant Eagle has them. Amazon has them. Walmart probably has them. So, but we are expecting bumper-to-bumper traffic going absolutely nowhere. They're telling people if you stop in the road, park in the road, or in the way anywhere, you will be towed. You run out of gas, you're getting towed. Emergency personnel is not going to be, they're anticipating not being able to get to emergency situations. So why are our businesses promoting it to that extent? You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to happen to anybody. Get them ends. But, and I'm sure others around me don't want the same thing. So, I'm not going nowhere. I know my oldest daughter said she got the glasses and she's got extra, so she was going to give me a pair. So if she wasn't giving me a pair, I wasn't going to even watch it. If I can sit on my steps and see it, or my deck or something, then I will. And I know it's a Friday, and I have Reynaldo on the weekends, so I don't know if he'll be here. If he's coming on Thursday, I have to ask his mom, because that gives him an extra day with his Nina. But yeah, people are like, I'm just doing a half-assed job of, you know, running through it real quick. But yeah, I'm not paying to go to an eclipse party or an eclipse this, or people have reservations on boats and all kinds of stuff. Nah, I'm just gonna use what God gives me. If I have the glasses, I'll watch it from my deck. If I don't, I don't, and I'll stay at home. They're telling people don't let your animals outside, go to the bathroom. Why? That I don't understand. If somebody knows why, I mean, my dog is not going to, or your dog is not going to look up at the sun and say, oh, what's that? You know? They said, keep your chickens and your cows and all, horses and all inside. Now, I know horses. I know that they tend to spook easy. And maybe something like that would spook them. You know what I mean? It's very, very possible. So, that I understand. A lot of the other stuff, I don't. But if I have an animal that needs to go potty outside during the eclipse, that animal's going outside to go potty. When I do this, you know, I'm not taking it little strand by little strand, because I've already flat ironed my hair. And I don't like to overdo it. Especially since, you know, I already have a huge hair loss, but it grows back nice and thick. So, but that now with my nutrition, because everything tastes terrible when you have kidney failure, because them toxins in your blood that are supposed to be filtered out by your kidneys, they end up a little bit here and there and everywhere in your body, including your taste buds, your mouth. Food is not appetizing. I mean, you got to throw some bam on there. Like I use Mrs. Dash in curry, which I'm out of curry. I'm going to get some more when I go to Walmart again, or have it delivered here or something. But paprika, smoked paprika is really good. I don't like spicy hot, you know, nothing like that. I do have a bottle of hot sauce on my table, but I don't really use it. I have included it in some of my recipes or soups and stuff, just like for taste, not the heat. But I have kids and grandkids, some who have to put hot sauce on everything they eat, basically. My oldest daughter, she's like her dad. Well, I don't think he's like that anymore. When we were still married, he was um, starting to call it quits on the spicy stuff. I used to make, and I still can, but I used to make these hot wings. My daughters, as adults, of course, would sit at the table with a napkin, ranch dip or blue cheese, and the wings. And they had paper towels, not napkins, and they were blowing their noses with every bite because it was so spicy hot. And it was like, they would tell me, Mom, when they have these hot wing contests around here, you really need to get in on it because you would win. I didn't make them for notoriety. I made them for my family because I knew they liked them. So, whew, I got hair everywhere. Isn't that terrible? I mean, it's not terrible for me because my hair is so darn thick that it actually gives me a little break. You know what I mean? And I like to brush it out good before I go somewhere because I don't want to be losing hair around other people, you know, leaving hair on chairs or the person sitting next to me or anything like that, the doctor. I've never had that happen, but maybe that's why. Because I brush my hair out pretty good. And I brush my hair out really good before I cook. And I make sure I don't have hair on my clothing and stuff. And I put it up in a bun. Well, I put it up in a ponytail and then make it, you know, a little bit higher. And put it in a ponytail that way. So that nothing is hanging out. See, I'm still getting tons of hair. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, is everybody excited about their April Ipsy? I have no clue what is in store for April Ipsy or April Splendies. I do know what's in store for April. I have a granddaughter whose birthday is on the 18th. My two youngest, their birthday is on the 19th. I have a friend, her birthday is on the 3rd. My ex-brother-in-law, his birthday is on the 1st, April Fool's Day. I always got a kick out of that. He was born on April Fool's Day. So, my daughter is due in April. So, I mean, we've got lots and lots going on in April. So, before I wear out my welcome with y'all by taking up too much time, Shag, come here. Shag, Shag, come here. He said no. He's laying down. He's old. Come here. You want to come see me? You want to come say hi? He said, heck no. Leave me alone. He's sleeping on the carpet, the rug, next to my bed, because Reynaldo's sleeping in my bed. Like, if Reynaldo sits on my lap, so does Shaggy. If Reynaldo's laying on the couch, so is Shaggy. If Reynaldo's sitting anywhere, that's where Shaggy is. They told me he was 10 years old. I got him at the local animal shelter. And they called me and said they had this little old guy around 10 years old there. He came in as a stray. They tried very hard to find his owners. They were not able to locate anybody. People in the area had no clue who the dog belonged to. I have a theory, little Miss Detective that I am. My ex-husband hated that. I could figure him out just like that. And he hated it. So, you know, he was rescued on the road that my mom lived on before she moved to North Carolina. So, they found him. They tried to get him back to his people, but they could not find who his people were. So they gave him his shots, his rabies shot, registered him with the county, and he is neutered. They microchipped him. He got a slight bath. They shaved around his behind area, and they cut the hair out of his eyes. He looks very scruffy right now. I had such a hard time finding somebody that would see him as soon as possible. I got him last Saturday. Yeah, my daughter and Reynaldo and his little brother, we all went to the animal shelter together. They had an Easter egg hunt that the boys got to participate in, and they had a blast. And I ran into my cousin that I haven't seen in a million years, which was an extra treat. They had bunnies, a bird that was 29 years old. It was a cockatiel. I can still see a hump, you know, right there. It's from my ponytail. But yeah, so, you know, we got to meet and greet with Shaggy. I have no idea what his name was because, again, he was a stray. He wasn't surrendered or anything. But he's a black poodle mix. We named him Shaggy. Right now he is Shaggy. But once he sees the groomer, he will no longer be Shaggy. His hair is very, very kinky, curly, tight. And I think he was trained to go potty indoors, but we're doing pretty good with potty outside. It took a few days for him to get used to number 2 outside. Actually, it's taken almost a week. But I think he was a show dog. I think his hearing is going, and of course when I call his name, he has no clue I'm calling him because he doesn't know that's his name. But we refer to him every time we speak to him, me and Reynaldo, and I tell everybody else the same thing. Shaggy. You know, don't just call him, come here puppy dog, you know, call him Shaggy. When I take him outside and he goes potty outside, I praise the hell out of him, calling him Shaggy. Excuse my language. Forgive me, God. But he's a good little dog. I think that he was a show dog. He prances like a show dog. And he does the circles and everything else just like a show dog without being told to, because I don't have a clue. I've never had show dogs, but I've watched him and I see a lot of what he does is done by the show dogs. But I think he outlived the purpose of what whoever had him for, and they dumped him. He became useless to them. People do that with their parents. So it definitely does not surprise me when people do it with their pets. I could never do that. I have Nemo, who is a total, like Reynaldo says, butthole, which we've been talking about that word. It's bad. So, but he's a good dog. He just needs to learn my rules, and I need to learn more about him. But he is older. Now his paperwork says he's 7. I don't know, because the Humane Society said he was around 10, 8 to 10. So I'm going by 7 because that's what's on his papers. His intake papers, his vet papers, microchip. He's licensed to me now with the county. His microchip is registered with me now. I am making him a vet appointment as well. I wanted to get him groomed and everything so they could get a good look at him. So probably not this week, but next week I'll get him in to see the vet, and he needs a booster shot. So we'll get that taken care of. So, it's just a matter of getting him situated and getting him groomed and on a grooming schedule. So everything is going great though, and I am happy to have him. I feel very grateful and very blessed to have him as part of my family here. Reynaldo and one of my daughters, she came up with the name. She said he looked shaggy when I showed him to her, and Reynaldo chose the name Shaggy. And then he even gave him a last name so that he's part of our family, he said. But he gave him his last name, not mine. But, Reynaldo doesn't understand all of that quite yet. But anyways, he's a good dog. He's not crazy about dry dog food. He'd rather have table food. I do not give, well, I ain't gonna lie. I give him carrots. I give him sweet potatoes. I give him peas, when I'm eating them. No, I don't have salt and butter and all that crap on him. So he's getting healthy vegetables. He even likes cauliflower and broccoli. He'd rather have that over his dog food. I am mixing the small dog pedigree dog food with wet small dog food. I mix it together, and I just give him a little bit of the wet, and I let it sit for a second, and then I feed it to him, and he does eat it. By the end of the night, finally all the dry dog food that I fed him is gone. So he's getting there. He's getting used to it. He did finally go poo outside, and I just raved. So, and he did again this morning, so I was just as happy as can be. He sleeps in a crate at night next to my bed because I am not familiar with his habits. You know what I mean? Is he going to go potty in the house at night? Is he going to chew up the couch at night? Or my cowgirl boots? What is he going to do at night while everybody's asleep? I mean, Nemo is enough. Nemo is bad at night, getting into everything, and then Luna and Nemo are ripping through the apartment, and it's like, now just add a dog to it. You know what I mean? But I enjoy his companionship. He sleeps a lot though, but you know, he's considered a senior citizen dog. So I expect him to be a little laid back. I've been looking into vitamins for him, and I am going to put him on some vitamins. So I'll get that going this week as well. So hopefully, maybe, you know, he'll get a little bit more energy. And he's wonderful with my cats. My cats are fine with him. So oh my God, that dog loves kids. He adores people in general. I mean, he just loves people. And he adores kids. When Reynaldo's here, he sticks by Reynaldo big time. So, I mean, I got lucky. I did. Because it's like when you adopt an animal from a shelter, I mean, you don't know. Even if somebody surrendered it, maybe they're not being truthful. You know what I mean? So you don't really know until you bring them home and they're put to that test. And so far, so good. He's been great with my grandchildren and my kids. I mean, he adores people. Reynaldo went home to play with his little brother for a couple days. He went home on Thursday, and like Shaggy was looking everywhere for him. I knew he missed him, but he'll get used to the routine. Reynaldo's here on the weekends and, you know, school breaks and stuff like that. So he was so happy when Reynaldo got out of the car. We were downstairs and he just flipped out happy to see Reynaldo. So that was good. I was happy to see that. So I'm very pleased with him, and I think he's doing really good, really fast for the little bit of time that I've had him. So I appreciate that. So with that being said, you know, I think it's a really good thing when somebody would like the companionship of a pet, a cat, a dog, or whatever, and you go to the shelter and you rescue a rescue. Now, I feel like I did rescue him, but he rescued me too. I'm getting outside more. I'm doing more than I was doing. So I feel like he rescued me as much as I rescued him. And to me, that means a lot. You know what I mean? With my surgery and everything, I'm back to exercising again, and I'm healing up really good. The nurse said the other day, she said my incision is really healing. I mean, it's behind me, so I can't see it, but she said it looks great. So I did start my exercises and everything. So I'm happy that I can get back to that. You know, I feel better when I exercise every day, and I feel better when I eat better every day. So, and I feel better when I do more every day. So, you know, that's something people don't get until they do it. You know, they're like, ugh, I don't want to start exercising, you know, and in the beginning, it may not be, you know what I mean? It's hard. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it and the better you feel. And that's coming from me. So, you know, that's a good thing. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all get to your Easter plans. And I've got a few things to do here before my daughter picks me and Mr. Sleepyhead up. Hopefully he's awake before she comes, because he is not a happy camper when he is woken up. But I'm guessing she won't be here too early. What time is it? It's 11:30 a.m. here. So I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow. We'll see. You take care and have a very blessed Easter. And don't forget, it's not about the Easter Bunny. Stay beautiful, people. Bye-bye.